Come on in.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Lindsay Regan from ADP.
Hi, Lindsay. Dave Doherty.
How you doing? Ben Miller.
Ben, very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
We appreciate you meeting with us today, and we had a great time at Baylor Top Shot Clay Competition last weekend, and congratulations on winning again.
Well, I'm not Dr. Ludlam. Did he actually win?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
He did. That's good. He's not a very good shot.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wasn't very good either.
He had some tricks up his sleeve then or something.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for Baylor for a lot of years. What can I help you with today?
Well, from what he said that you're out of the office meeting with clients, and it's not always easy to get a laptop. And so what we want to bring to you is a solution that will help you manage your payroll with a mobile device.
Okay.
And so ADP Mobile will help you run your payroll anytime, quickly, and easily, all from any mobile device you choose. Last week, he also mentioned that Corset Holdings was looking to expand. And so we want to come alongside with you and help you with that expansion with any needs that you may have. And I believe ADP Run Mobile is the perfect fit for you. More than 150,000 small businesses are running on ADP right now, and it's helping them manage their business effectively with cash flows, talent and risk, and process payroll anytime and anywhere they need to. So our goal for today is to learn a little bit more about you and gain a better understanding of Corset Holdings. We want to see if there's a fit between Corset Holdings and ADP. Do you mind if we start off with asking a few questions?
What do you know about Corset?
That you guys are looking to expand into on-campus and off-campus housing along with Army bases.
Do you know what we do?
You provide a bundle essentially, right, of
Internet
various
service.
utilities like internet.
For college student housing.
Right.
Correct.
Correct. And we do it all over the country.
Right.
About 120,000 total subscribers, and kids get very grumpy if they don't have their internet services during the terms.
Right. Definitely.
So.
Oh yeah, we've been there.
Yeah. Okay. What else do you have? What other questions do you have for me about Corset?
Yeah. So one of the first questions I want to ask you are you the sole decision maker when it comes to like a payroll management system?
No, we have a CPA accountant. Her name is Anita Cunningham, and she pretty much handles all of our accounting. She's also kind of our functional controller.
Okay.
Is she available to meet with us today?
No, she's not. We'll
Okay.
see how this meeting goes, and if it looks like it's something she needs to see, we'll see if we can't set up another meeting for her.
Yeah, sounds great. What are some of Corset's goals for the next year?
Well, we're growing. We're growing into the on-campus market for student housing, and our deal size is growing. So it looks like the number of field support people that we have and administrative people, customer support people, are going to be growing. So the administrative load for ADP, like software, I would imagine, is going to be increasing along with that growth.
Yeah.
I'm curious as whether or not it would be a linear growth, but we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. I think ADP Run Mobile, it's very flexible and allows growth in between both partners.
Talk to me about ease of use. I understand that it is a difficult system to learn.
Who did you hear that from?
Contemporaries, other CEOs that have used ADP before.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we found that actually that from internal practicing and our marketing research that we found that ADP Run Mobile is very simplistic to use. And the reason why is because of the dashboard, which we'll show you during the product presentation. It's a few touches away, and we come in originally for the implementation process and train you and your employees on that with experts on ADP Run Mobile.
So it's not your experience that this has been difficult to learn?
Not
okay.
for us personally.
Very good.
Does that answer your
it does. That answers the question.
Okay. Do you currently use a payroll system?
We use QuickBooks. It's the payroll feature of QuickBooks.
Okay.
We own the software currently, and it's relatively simple to use from what I understand, but you'd have to ask Anita.
Yeah. Do you know any major downfalls or things that are holding you back from reaching your growth? Or
Nope.
No. Okay. Is there anything more you're looking for out of a payroll system than what you currently have?
It kind of depends. I understand some of these services actually incorporate some HR services as well.
Yeah.
And with some of the new requirements for Obamacare, we have no idea what kind of administrative burden that's going to dump on the company, and it'll fall between Anita and our chief of staff probably to deal with those. So I don't know the answer to your question, but I suspect there may be something. We'd have to talk to Anita.
Okay. Yeah. Do you currently have, to your knowledge, any difficulties with tax regulations, either state, local, or federal?
Tax deposits, I understand, probably take her about 15 minutes per pay period.
Okay.
Quarterly filings probably take her about 2 hours per quarter. The W-2 is 15 minutes per pay period, and I understand we did have a penalty for late reporting about 4 years ago, and I don't know how
Okay.
that was resolved.
So you're mentioning that you have a huge growth period right now. Is there, do you have current processes along with HR that allow you to organize employee data or do efficient background checks?
We have a temporary agency that all of our employees are hired, and there's a 90-day evaluation period on the front side that's handled by the agency. Actually, the lady that owns it, a good friend of mine. And so all of the background checks and all that stuff, pre-employment is done through the temp agency.
Okay.
And then after 90 days, we'll evaluate them internally and decide whether or not we want to hire them, at which point they're added to the payroll, if we decide to hire them.
Okay. Well, just based off the questions that we just had, one of your major concerns is HR and how they match up with certain regulations, and also a linear growth in between
Again,
the two.
perhaps, I don't know what the load's going to be.
Right.
We'd really have to ask Anita
Okay.
about that. So.
Okay. Well, I think ADP can provide you with a lot of different solutions. ADP Run Mobile. Do you mind if we go ahead and kind of show you the product and show you the ease of use for it?
Go for it.
Okay.
All right, so this is the screen you get when you first decide to log on, when you download the app and everything. So once you log, you tap there and we're going to show you the demo. So this will be your dashboard where you start, and I want to show you the payroll features first. So go ahead and hit payroll for me. And the first thing that pops up is if you want to start with a regular pay period or a special week pay period, and we're going to go with regular.
Okay.
And then what pops up next is you're going to check your period start date and your end period and decide if you want the direct deposit on or off. And everything checks out, go ahead and hit start for me.
I like the screen. It's bigger than I like it.
The iPhone.
Yeah. It's better than the iPhone.
Well, the great thing about this is you can use that on your iPad or your iPhone, so or even a BlackBerry if you're not an Apple.
Yeah,
savvy.
we've got a few people that like Blackberries. I don't know if we're
Right.
going to keep them.
All right, so then you get the list of your customer and your accounts, and you can sort them either by their name, their employee, whether they're employee or contractor, their hourly or salary, or their department. So we have it sorted by name just for simplicity right now, and so we're going to go ahead and click on the first one. And you want to make sure that the deductions and the pay rate is okay, and if you have any changes, it's really easy. I know that you're concerned with ease, so you can just click on it and then make the changes in the calculator that you want, and you can scroll down and see if you want any deductions to take out as well. And once you're done with that, you can go to your next account by not even going back, by just clicking this little arrow right there, and it'll take you to the next customer. Once everything's done and you want to preview, you can go ahead and hit preview, and it'll calculate all of your payroll right there. And then you can go ahead and view it right there. All of it's calculated for you, whatever changes you have made. And you can go ahead and hit report, and it'll bring you up to your liabilities page. What this shows you is to make sure that you have the right amount of funds to pay your employees. And it's on a bigger screen, so you're going to have to slide. Or on the iPhone, it's on one thing. And then you can preview it as many times as you need to. So this helps you with having to rerun your payroll. I know you mentioned a few years back that you had a pay end up late because of a miscalculation. So this you can view it as many times as you want and make sure everything's okay before you go ahead and approve it. So if there's a change you need to make on your report and you notice like a huge liability on one issue, you can go back and make those changes before you actually send in your payroll. And then once everything checks out, you can go ahead and approve. It's going to ask you to confirm that so it doesn't approve in case you accidentally hit it with your finger. And then you're going to approve your payroll, and it'll take you right back to the home screen. Next, I want to show you how quick and easy it is to get your liability and how quick and efficient the payroll process is. It processes in real time, so you're able to go immediately after you process your payroll and click on your liability to see what you just processed and what you just paid. Additionally, another great feature is that you can go ahead and see the past payroll periods that you've paid in your summary. And you can run the report for whatever period you would like.
So what's the possibility of the system crashing on me on Friday afternoon in the middle of my pay period?
So you're concerned with uptime on the system?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as far as I know, we haven't had any issues with it. But of course, we have services. If there is a number, at a time where it happened, you could call a number. It's 24/7 IT service.
What are your uptime statistics at present? Do you know what they are?
I'm not sure on those right now.
Okay, yeah, we have an uptime requirement for ours. It's like they call it 5 nines, 99.999% uptime.
Right, of course. We can get back on that and check when we meet with Anita.
Okay, cool.
Another great thing, you talked about HR a lot, and a great thing about this is you have your HR checkup, which is a list of things that are happening in the economy today that you want to make sure your company has. Additionally, there's an HR dictionary with 600 terms and definitions for your convenience and your employee list. So right here you can have all your employee information. You know when their birthday is, you know their phone number, you know their address, all in one app, and it's all located so in one place. So
is that part of the baseline service?
Yes,
all the
it
HR
is.
functions?
It is.
Correct.
And additionally, the last thing I want to show you is the help button. There's how-to videos. I know you questioned about how easy it was to use, but if you ever have a question, you can contact one of us. We have employees that are coming in to train your employees, as well as there's help links. So if you have a question, you can get how-to steps on every question you may have to implement it properly.
So assuming we were to pick this up, are
Right.
you our account reps? Are you going to have a relationship with you guys, or is there somebody else we deal with?
Yes, we'll come in. Yes,
Okay,
it'll be us too.
Okay, cool.
Definitely. Additionally, there's how-to videos. So some people are more visual learners than reading a list, and they would like to see it done before they actually do it. So there's how-to videos that will give you step-by-step instructions. Do you see how this may be beneficial to your employees?
Oh, well, if it were me, I don't know accounting, I'd love it. So, but Nita,
Right.
she's a little more picky than that, so
Okay.
it's hard to tell.
Yeah. So after demonstrating the product to you, the next thing I want to talk about is going into the financials of it, going into your investment of ADP Run Mobile.
All right.
And we printed out this for you, and there's a few things I like to point out. Is there's a one-time upfront fee of $150.
For what?
And what that is implementation costs. So you'll get us to come in as well as experts to come in that will integrate this process into your corporate structure already. And
when you say corporate structure, integration how?
I'm not sure what.
Do you integrate it with QuickBooks?
No,
We can integrate with QuickBooks actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's very
we
cool.
can.
Okay.
So what we'll do, we'll come in with experts, and we'll also train all your current employees. And I know that you said you're looking for growth.
Why do we train employees to use this?
Just to make sure that all your current employees know how to use it, and then there's.
We don't want to hand it over and you guys be completely lost with how to use it.
So my employees don't do payroll.
But your employees can view it and see. So there's two sides. Sorry, there's two sides to ADP Run Mobile. One is for the managers like yourself and Annette or Anita. My apologies. And then, but also the employees can view it and see I've worked this much hours and this is how much I'll get paid. All that, which you can also control.
And do they enter any kind of information, the employees, or they just check it? I mean, what do they?
They will not enter in how many hours or what their pay rate is.
Yeah.
That's all up to the hiring managers and the account managers. But they're able to get the contact information of their other employees easily on their hand in case they want to call coworker or get a hold of someone really easily. They have that contact information.
Okay.
As well as they have an idea of how much they've worked. And how much deductions they're going to get out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then the other cost that I would like to point out to you is currently at 34 employees. Mm-hmm. And with that, you'll be looking at a cost of $58.95 per payroll process. And what that includes is automatic free upgrades. So it's a cloud-based system. So say there's different tax regulations coming out of Obamacare or different national policies that'll automatically be upgraded and embedded into the process. So therefore, next time you run the payroll process, it's already done. It's done for you. The next thing is all our 24 hours, 365 days a year service and support. That's also what that covers. Do you have any questions about that?
Nope.
Okay. So based on what we discussed today, your needs of HR and general economy, such as Obamacare or different policies, tax regulations, and also your need for growth and a linear growth with us. I believe that ADP provides a lot of different benefits and features that would be beneficial for your company. would you mind if we set up a meeting with Anita?
Yeah, probably be a good idea. If you guys could send me an email.
Yeah.
When we're done, and I'll ping Anita and see if we can get her plugged into this.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
time.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks for coming by. You guys did good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's good seeing you.
Yeah.